where clearly they're leading this child. And then let's talk about it. Listen.
Do you think you might have shot his kid accidentally?
Because I already saw bleeding, and I got kind of shaking, and I think I was holding the gun, and I think it might have gone off, or I don't know.
Okay. So you saw him shaking, and you had the gun at that time. Okay. Now, let's talk about your dad. Let's talk about your dad. What happened with your dad?
I don't know.
Tell us the truth.
I'm not lying.
You can shoot your dad?
I don't know.
How about if we had somebody that told us that you might have shot your dad or him?
So how about if we had somebody who told us you might have shot him? Look, I am a layperson observing this, but that sounds a little outrageous to me. This is a child.
Yeah, this is very, very disturbing. What we know is that children under the age of 12 especially, and this boy is a third grader, are highly susceptible to questioning by authority figures, by a police officer, by a teacher, or by a judge. And this child, at the beginning...
The interrogation. If he doesn't, then he will go to a hardcore juvenile prison. This two paths lie is an attempt to force Crow into confessing to the murder of his sister. Lies used in this highly coercive manner increase the risk of a suspect making a false confession. Another common tactic used in coercive interrogations is a sustained attack on a suspect's memory.
Remember what I did. I tried to tell you. You say I did it.
He's trying to tell them he has no memory, but they've beaten him down. He's crying. They're accusing him of selective memory.
I don't know.
And they're just coming back at him relentlessly.
I can't remember means I can't remember. I can't remember selectively is a little bit different.
And here they're trying to explain to him how he could have done this in the absence of having any memory, because he keeps saying, I didn't do it, I didn't have any memory of this.
I think there's two parts to Michael.
There's a good Michael and there's a bad Michael. And the good Michael would never hurt or kill his sister. The bad Michael did it out of conscious awareness.
Yeah, I think they're conscious, but it's finally good Michael right now. And the other is completely I can't remember.
What's really going on, though, here is this is nothing short of child abuse. And he's having a breakdown. He's crying. He is psychologically tortured. This is a painful scene to watch. This is
that someone would never confess to the crime they didn't commit. They themselves believe that they never could be forced to confess to something they didn't really do. Yet evidence shows, under the right conditions, people will make false confessions.
In January 1988, a 12-year-old girl, Stephanie Crow, was killed in her own bedroom in the middle of the night. Her brother, Micheal Crow, was interrogated by the police. They believed he had killed his sister.
Just start talking.
He was interrogated and eventually admitted to the crime.
It's like I have this overwhelming feeling that I killed her, but okay, let's hear. Let me hear about it. I don't know why I feel that way. Let me hear about it. All I know is for some reason I've been falling over.
He was charged with Stephanie Crow's murder. Problem was, the confession was false.
I don't know.
You said the last time you saw John...
So why would someone risk ruining the rest of their life by confessing to a crime they didn't commit?
There are many important legal questions to ask about this very
I'm shaking. I think I was holding the gun. And I think it might have gone off, or I don't know.
Okay. So you saw him shaking and you had the gun at that time. Okay. Let's talk about your dad. What happened with your dad?
I don't know.
Come on. Tell us the truth.
I'm not lying.
You can shoot your dad?
I don't know.
How about if we had somebody who told us you might have shot him? Look, I am a layperson observing this, but that sounds a little outrageous to me. This is a child.
Yeah, this is very, very disturbing. What we know is by a judge, and this child at the beginning of the interview maintained steadfastly that he did not do it. He came home and found the father and the friend lying in a pool of blood. The authority figures make it very clear to him what they want to hear from him, and slowly over the course of the 40-minute interview, he gives them that story. It's very hard to know if this is credible or not. What we do know is that children this young have often been found to have engaged in false confessions, that simply don't match up with the evidence.